Am I the asshole? I have reconnected with my childhood sweetheart, whom I haven't seen in over 40 years. We couldn't be happier. He told me before we went any further with our relationship that he had been married for 15 years and separated for almost 10. He is scared that she will take him to court for alimony, so he hasn't pursued a divorce. Now we are engaged. And I have talked to him about it and to get, I'm sorry. Now we are engaged and I have talked to him about it and get the same reaction. He went through a lot with her and she left him. Let's just say she gave the new meaning to the definition of adultery. He had to start completely over by himself and has built himself up by now. How do I go about a spell to get him to divorce this boil that is hanging on his ass? Stop him from being afraid of her and taking something from him. I say let her have it, but he's worried about not being able to pay his bills. He gets depressed about it. I just want it to be over. Any suggestions? I'm sorry. All right. You hit me up asking what kind of spell you can get. Well, baby, first of all, I'm finna keep it 100 pennies with you, boo boo. I'm finna keep it 100 pennies. Oh, you connected with your high school sweetheart. This man is a married man, married man. And you call yourself engaged to a married man. Honey, you ain't engaged. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to be the bearer of bad news, but it is impossible for him to propose marriage to you if he married to another whole ass woman. He's lying, okay? He's been separated for 10 years. Newsflash, baby. It don't take 10 years to get a divorce. If he really didn't want to be legally linked to this woman, he would have been got a divorce. You can get a divorce for next to nothing. Painting her to be the villain, saying she gives a whole new meaning of adultery is a classic tactic that married men use to try to invoke empathy in the woman who is the side piece. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Whether you live with this woman, share finances with this one, live with this man, share finances with this man, whatever, blend your life, you still on the side because at the end of the day, this man is married. Okay, let's just be 100 pennies. He had to start over by himself and build himself up. That is classic textbook okie doke. He's lying to you, honey. He's lying to you. If he really truly did not want to be with this woman, he would find a way legally to not be with her, not be linked to her. And it don't take 10 years to do that. He's either lazy as shit, lying asshole, or he's painting her to be the villain. But the only way for you to know what really happened between them two, and I'm not talking about listening to his side of the family because their loyalty lay to him, is to talk to the wife. And if she really is that type of person, she would have no issue telling you her side of the story. A lot of times I done seen story after story about these men lying about how the wife won't give him a divorce. He want to move on and she won't let him and she'll take me for all my money. And then when you speak to the wife, she's been trying to serve him for years and he won't sign the papers. So your self-esteem is in hell, because if you had an ounce of self-respect where you should have, you would not fall for this bullshit. You would be insulted at the fact that a married man would call himself proposing marriage to you with no plan, no action to divorce the wife he's legally linked with. You are the side bitch, meaning if this man dropped dead today and y'all even live together, that part is irrelevant. His wife can come in and have the legal right to come in and take every goddamn thing in that house by law because she's the wife. Your self-esteem is in hell, baby. You need to definitely do better and not be so goddamn gullible, because this is some bullshit. This man is married for 10 years. No, I'm not giving you any spell work to make his mind up. If he really truly wanted to be with you 100%, he would seek out legal counsel. Or he don't even have to do that. He can file the paperwork to divorce her since they've been separated for so long. But the fact that he hasn't done that means there's some sort of something linking him to her. He probably still rearranging her guts. Or even if he's not, he's probably too emotionally attached to her where he don't want to let her go because of whatever type of fuckboy bullshit he's on. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And I'm just keeping it 100 pennies with you. He's worried about paying his bills and he gets depressed about it. You want it to be over. This is a whole another woman's husband and you want their marriage to be over. This is why I say your self-esteem is in hell, because if it was on any type of elevation where it should be, you would not fall for this bullshit. I done had so many married men come at me with this same type time. This is classic. This is textbook. And I just look at them like this. Like, I literally do not, and I don't know if you can see, but I don't think I have Boo Boo the Fool tattooed on my forehead. I mean, maybe you might want to look in the mirror because it sounds like he feeding you a whole plate of bullshit and you eating it up. So you might have Boo Boo the Fool tattooed on your forehead. So you might want to go in the mirror and check. Because if you do, go to get you some concealer to conceal that shit up. Because he's lying to you. Flat out. I am the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. If you have an Am I the Asshole story, please send it to me and I'll read it. But I need y'all to know who the fuck I am before y'all send me this bullshit. Because y'all be sending me some shit where y'all not even, I can tell that you've never seen none of my content, have no idea what type of platform that I stand on. I can tell y'all send me some shit where you know I'm going to go off. I don't know if I'm being trolled or if y'all really just not paying attention. But any married man that's been married for 15 years, but separated for almost 10 years and call himself, he has not pursued a divorce and he's engaged to you. He asked you, he got on one knee, whatever, however he did it, gave you a ring and said, will you marry me? And you said, yes, knowing this motherfucker is married already and he has not pursued a divorce and you fell for that? Baby, your self-esteem is in the pits of hell. I'll talk to y'all soon. Ashe.